Well, good evening, you classy concrete connoisseurs. We got another good one coming up. I think this one turned out exceptionally well here, and I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank everybody for the prayers for Carly, and I also want to thank Ryan at Victory for signing Magnus's cowboy hat. Boy, you talk about a boy on cloud nine. He was so happy to get that done. Do appreciate that, Ryan. And also thank you for putting it on your video and mentioning our name, because we actually picked up quite a few subscribers from that, so thank you very much. Do appreciate it. We're gonna have a video coming out here in the future about World of Concrete, but we'll let everybody else get theirs out first, and then we'll drop ours after a couple of other videos here. That's about it. Let's get on to this video. Alright, let's go. Change in plans. This is why we bid house beds the way we do. Alright folks, we got some piss wet mud here. I've already done a video titled Piss Wet Mud, but we got it again. It's drying really funky. Right along here in the shade, it's just super piss wet. Right out there is where it's ready to stamp. Down there it's softer. Alright, so it's all washed. It would have all turned out just like this. I mean, you know, how much better could you have? We are going to be starting another little project out here today. We just got the saw cutting done on the slab on Saturday. We poured the slab on Friday. And now we're going to be putting a porch in here. We're going to be going 2 inches below that floor for weep screed. I'm going to put 1.5 inches of slope coming out. And I think it's coming out about 7.5 feet here, the length of the house. And it's going to be that Roman slate stamp texture again. So let's get some marks made. So you can see I'm using my pencil at a straight edge off the top of the slab to bring my tape measure right up to it. And then I'm going to mark the 2 inches. Make sure I'm right on the money. Alright, I like to make a little crow's foot right at the point of which you hit 2 inches. Probably not a big deal to be that accurate, but why not? If you're gonna do it right. Now, as a rule of thumb, we don't like going any further apart with our marks than about 25 feet. If you go any more than 25 feet, then you're gonna run the risk of having a sag in your chalk line. So if you keep them all 25 feet or less, chalk line's gonna be nice and straight with no dip in the middle. Now what I should probably do here, before I commit too much, is check the plans, because right now I'm going off of kind of like memory of what I remember of the plans. And whenever you start a new phase of a project, it's not a bad idea just to go back to the plans and you know, make sure you're looking at the right thing, because I've looked at a lot of plans bidding other work and stuff, and just in case I'm thinking of the wrong plans, I'm gonna go check the plans right now. Alright, let's get this mess out. Looks like the plumber must have taken this page out. Hey look, I remember the color samples and the color charts for the patio. Not too bad. Of course, I mentioned it to my wife, that's why I remembered. I mean, I didn't remember, she did. It works out. There we go. Alright, so we got 3.5 inch metal weep screed to be located at or below the foundation plate line, and a minimum 4 inches above ground surface, and a minimum 2 inches above paving. Located at or below foundation plate line, so it can be at the plate line or below. 4 inches above ground surface. No problem there. That'd be all the way around the rest of it. And minimum 2 inches above paving. So we have to be no less than 2 inches above paving. We can be more if we want to, but not any less. Get the laser set up, start shooting things, and see what makes sense. Alright, we checked the plans over, and we know the distance off of the building now. But we still kind of have to get a decision from the builder on how far he wants to go down on the slab. So, I don't know, if it's yours, what would you do, Herbal?
I'd go 4 inches.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And then I would let the stucco guys be able to go down 2 inches up below the floor.
Yep. To me, if we did 2 inches, it works, but it's kind of a triplet. 4 inches is a real step. So I think I'd have to agree with you on that one. So a really good practice on any construction site is to lay a level on every form. Now these were all set with a laser, but we still lay the level on. And the big reason for this stems from a time in the past when my brother, Dude, call him Dude, he's doing, but stems from the time he did a garage floor and the laser was out of whack and they didn't catch it. And one corner of the garage ended up getting like 3 inches low or something. So ever since, we've always set the forms, laid a level on each and every one, just to make sure that the laser is right that day. Alright, sorry about the wind. We had a change in plans. This is why we bid house beds the way we do. But instead of 7.5 feet out, we're moving to 9.5 feet out. And we got the color pick too, so that's good. Orville likes doing it twice. It's so much faster the second time.
Oh, you know, we do the easy ones twice.
Yeah, once they're this easy, you gotta do them twice just for the challenge. It's polka time! Alright, the fine grain is coming along nicely. I think they have the color in stock. And it looks like we're going to have enough AB here, but not by much. So things are looking up on this Monday. Put you back in time lapse for a minute. Alright, well, we got everything graded out today. Had plenty of gravel for that. And we're just doing a little depth check right now. But it's looking good. The guys are going to put in the rebar. They're going to dig all these footings back out. Dig a toe down around the edge. And then put the rebar in tomorrow. And start cleaning up the site. So I won't be here tomorrow. It's going to be them. Let's see if they want to bring a camera with. But chances are we won't be back again until the pour. Happy birthday, dear Carly. Happy birthday to you. Guess whose birthday it is today? I kind of gave that away, didn't I? It's not your birthday, get down. It's Carly's birthday, and she is helping me unload the trailer, which is no small task. As you can see, a lot of this stuff is just going to get thrown away. But right now she's working on the pins. The boys, they got the slab all rebarred in, and now the toe downs dug yesterday. I'll put a couple pictures of that in here right now. Is the dog helping you quite a bit?
No.
Not really, huh? What are you doing, Doodle? Huh? How come you're not helping? This is Daisy, we call her Doodle most of the time. So Carly's got her little system over here. She got all the pins all organized. Up off the ground. 4 footers, 3 footers, 30 inches, 2 footers back there, and 16 inches up in the front. These are some 5 footers here. We hardly ever use those. What do you think, Carly? You want the viewers to watch you unload some pins or what? Huh? Sure. Alright, we'll put you on a short time lapse here. And we will... I don't know, she works pretty slow. It might seem like normal speed, but we'll just put it on time lapse and see what happens. I'm just kidding, girl. Got that cleaned up pretty nicely. Right here, this is called a moonflower plant. And even though they're pretty cool and pretty beautiful at night, they have like a big, you know, fluted white flower. Really cool. But they're very poisonous. Alright, so this is the area we've been working towards, and this is where we dump our daily garbage on the trucks. And normally we empty this area a lot more often. Like a dumbass, I didn't get a dumpster, so now we get to load it all up. And usually I have a skid loader to do that, but today we're doing it by hand because Carly wanted to get out of school on her birthday. Alright, I'm heading for the dump. I got Curly Sue on board. How's your day going?
Good.
Here we got Mama Concrete. Alright, let's do it. Why are you guys hiding in the truck?
Stinks out there.
Harley, what are you doing? Apparently they don't like the dump very much. Well, Carly did really good this morning, loading up the dump trailer and going to the dump with me. And it is her birthday, so now we are at the Barnfire Mesquite Grill. Got Mama Concrete.
Hi.
Baby Concrete. And we're gonna go and have some steak. That looks good. somebody got a pinkety drinkety from Starbucks. You like it? 13 ain't so bad. Well, we have had a good day today. We picked up Magnus early from school. We got Darcy along with us. We've been out to lunch. We went and got a concrete stamp. We called to get a buggy and they wouldn't give us one. They said it wasn't ready to go. So we came down here and I brought my muscle with.
We got it.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, it's on the back, right back there. See? Nothing a little brute force can't take care of. Alrighty. Well, we're just dropping off Darcy. See you later, Darcy.
Later.
Later.
And we gotta get our butts home because we have plywood to load. We have a trailer to disconnect. We have stamps to load. We have stamp equipment to load. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done now. And we'll see you all in the morning. Good morning from the toy room. It is a lovely 41 degrees in Oracle, Arizona this morning. We got Buddy running around here getting ready. How you doing, bud? You starting to comb your hair?
Yeah, to show them my new boots.
Uh-oh, no boots again. Look at that, he's wearing all boots. Alright, he's awfully proud of them babies. So, 41 heading for a high of 65 in Oracle today. Magnus and I are going to be heading down here in about 20 minutes to go pour a Harvest Gold Integral with walnut release. I think it's going to be a pretty cool one. You know, pretty standard, pretty done before. But what we're going to do that we haven't done before is put the powder release in the liquid release, about a quarter to a third of a cup per gallon. And we're going to spray it on, stamp it like that to keep it kind of light. She doesn't want it to get real super dark. I've shown her some pictures of other work with powder release. And it does get dark. You know, I mean, you can come back in with acid and wash it, but it does get darker, I think. It gets more rich looking too, but darker. And she wants it lighter, so we're going to go ahead and use this method. And if it still gets too dark for her, we can scrub some off before we seal it. But that's the plan right now. So you come on along with us for a first in Oracle, Arizona. Alright, well, I don't know if you can see us or not.
You can.
Pretty low light in here, but I don't know what the heck the forecast was talking about this morning. Because it's 36 right now, and Magnus looked at another forecast and it says 33 degrees in Oracle. So, brrr.
All right, I got 10.5 yards, 4,000 microfiber, 2 hours retarder, and Harvest Gold color.
Pretty much nails it, huh? Pretty much nails it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Make sure you got the whole 10.5 on there.
Yeah.
Good.
The whole 10.5. Gotcha.
Alrighty.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one.
You too.
Alright, later. Well, the Beretta was not here today, so, or is not here yet today. He's late. So we're late, getting everything ready. And Magnus is up getting the gate open for the concrete truck. I'm gonna get suited up and get going.
Carpet back there, Facebook don't lie.
With the plastic on the buggy's working pretty good. Couple little clamps, a piece of plastic. Thank you, Tom at Concrete with the Hosses.
Looks like your poop.
Oh, is that the street we're using?
Too much information, brother.
Yeah, bud. If you're tuning in for the first time right now, you're asking yourself, what is this, a vlog? I guess it's kind of vlog-like-ish, but it's not a vlog. You know, what we do is we don't stay in chronological order, so it can't really be a vlog now, can it? But what we do is we try to keep one job in a video or a series of videos. That can jump over a big period of time. Sometimes it's very chronological and happens one day after another till the job is done. Sometimes you're working on part of the job for a while and then coming back and working on another part of the job 3 weeks later. The sealer job we just are doing right now is, you know, it's been 6 weeks since we poured it. You know, we've done several jobs in between there that we're gonna have videos on. I've got a bunch of videos from last summer that I still need to put out. And when Paul passed away, I jumped over all those to get that video out because it was, you know, it had to be done. And now I plan to go back when we slow down here and start putting all those videos out. My main goal in life is to share my wisdom, whatever little bit of wisdom I have with, you know, up-and-coming concrete finishers or concrete contractors, guys that are new to the business. Every chance I get, I'm gonna be looking for tips now, especially going forward here, and trying to lay as much of my knowledge on you as possible so that you don't have to just gain, you know, get a foot up by watching what we're doing and emulating it, but actually I can try to talk you through it and let you know it's helped for me over the years and possibly get you a shortcut, make things easier for you. So, alright, let's get back to the video. Hope that helps. Alright folks, we got some piss, wet, and mud here. I've already done a video titled Piss, Wet, Mud, but we got it again. Why is it they gotta do this when we have color? Every time they do this, it seems like we're pouring color. Whatever, here's what it is. I'm not gonna...
You could complain about it, it might work.
I could, you know... It could work in that they could give me a little credit for the next one, you know? I mean, that's how it could work. Well, I tell you what, if this sucker cracks up, man.
No, when we were at the very end, I told Brett, I was like, you know what this shit's gonna do now that it's so wet.
Yeah. Now we gotta really think the joint pattern through, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What I was thinking coming into this morning was we put one right down the middle. And we chop them real good where they were by the footings. We put one by each footing. And probably one in between because they're 11 feet apart, and then we'd have one right up the middle. That's what I came into this thinking. Now I have to rethink everything. What would Martin do? Stick to the plan?
Yeah, that's a lot of joints.
I know.
You know, in a small.
Oh, I know.
Just with what your first plan is, it's a lot of joints.
Yeah. If you wanna see, you were talking about getting some from Werder. I bought one.
From what?
One of them joiners, a Marshalltown joiner.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want to get Marshalltown joiners.
But you know, you should look at them because the welds are really substandard on them. And
on the Marshalltown?
Yeah.
Can't be any worse than those ones. Those ones I think are made of freaking really super soft steel.
Yeah, no, I think that they're both.
I think they make them a soft steel like that so they can wear out and you can buy more.
I'm sure, yeah. Be dumb not to.
You know, definitely need a new deep top first like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. If we use it, I mean, I'm not totally convinced that we need to use it, but I do want to use this. I love the look of this.
Right on. Is that a new one? A different one?
No, it's the same one. That's why I said we gotta get the joiner small enough. And then I was watching the videos, you know, and they just real light.
Yeah. Yeah.
just so that they're just touching the top, you know, and it looks so freaking good though.
Well, it looks like they got this one pretty well. Marshalltown is.
See, like this right here, I looked at that and I'm like, the weld didn't even weld to it.
Yeah.
And then I look at this weld right here and I go, what the hell? They have a 6-year-old kid in downtown Beijing, China, welding some bitch or what?
Yeah.
He's like, well, it's listed at 156, but let me see if I can do it. There you go, $89.99. You know, do people just come in and pay $156 on that?
Yeah,
I guess they do.
Yeah, and this, you know, this is.
Yeah. I walk out of that store and go like, business idea. I know I can make these things for cheaper than that.
So which side should this be on? What do you think of the quality?
A little different. Yeah.
What do you think of the quality?
They're cheap.
They look like they're made in
Cheap,
China
and
too.
then, you know, like this radius is different than that radius.
Yep.
This radius is higher. This one's lower. You know, this side looks
It
better.
don't look like $89, does it?
No, no.
We haven't gone very far yet. Yeah, bud? Yep, we are. I got this out of the back and then I had to adjust it. I'll be right back to you, okay, bud? You know, the thing that pisses me off now about it is that, you know, he knew as soon as he loaded it was wet. I was gonna mark all these out with paint, but Brett wasn't here, so we didn't have time. We gotta get that gate shut, buddy. Where'd my buddy go? Magnus, you gotta shut the gate.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? How to Wash a Buggy by Mike Westner. Should we make a video on it right now, Mikey? We can do a video.
Where they have videos, try to show you how to wash your hands.
Yeah, we should do a buggy. Thank you, buddy. When you put the release in there, you're not supposed to go any more than 1/3 of a cup per gallon, you know? She doesn't want us to get too dark, so I'm thinking we'll just go 1/4 cup per gallon.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna, you know, like this is old. I can't imagine why it would matter, you know? But I thought what I'd do is dump this in, shake it up, and then, you know, refreshing all of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think that matters. Hey Mike, this stamp got a little bit crusty on the last round. Maybe you can work on it and try and...
I set it so it won't get tore up, try to get it out of the crevices, huh?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's going to take a heck of a while, but I just take a little scrub brush or something, you know?
Yeah, just dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got a little brush I can use.
Stuff does evaporate at a pretty good rate though. I say never to spray more than just a little bit more than one stamp ahead, you know, because of the evaporation. Check this out, Orville. Another big boy. I took that 4-footer back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
There we
Here,
go.
Dad, can I just put this one on there?
Yeah, but they sure do cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, let's see.
Yep.
I like that.
Look what we got, Martin.
Huh?
Look what we got.
A new one?
Another gigantic stamp. Covering some ground now, brother. Let me grab the measuring cups. Did I? sure the wife's gonna love me for this.
A line popperama. Line poppers.
Martin just keeps on trudging along. He don't let anything bother him. He put that dirt pile in the way. He's like a kung fu master. Good old trudging Martin. Yeah, you and me, you know.
I'm a trudger.
Why do you like freeze war?
We're gonna do it Catalina style.
What's that?
You saw the video where we were putting the joints in on that one floor in Catalina, right? Where we had them every 16 inches.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you were there. You washed it off. I took a Gen X style drink out of the hose. Can you kind of hold that down for me? You gotta stand on the other side though. Brett, I don't want you to have flashbacks now.
What?
The PTSD. This
Oh no, that was
may give you some
for the books right there.
may give you a little PTSD when you're watching this. Brett's having flashbacks right now. 16 inches. Yeah, 16 inches. Alright, ready to move, buddy?
One second, I need to pull up my pants.
Yeah, good idea.
Tip of the day.
Where the depth of the concrete changes from deep to shallow, like at the edge of a post footing, it's a good idea to put a control joint right there. Well, it's got the red dinghy on the front at least. I like that. Still just sloppy, isn't it?
Is it getting dry yet, Dad?
Not really. But it's gonna though. It's gonna come around at some point.
Yeah, where's that?
Wet mud, you know how that stuff is.
It's not soaking wet now.
Well, we shouldn't take a 2-foot level along this edge here.
Pro tip.
It's not a bad idea to check along the bottom edge of any sloped slab with a level. Watch for any gap underneath your level, and if there's a swoop there that'll hold water, you'll catch it in time. Alright, it's all laid down, the joints are all in. Martin just to open them back up so we can get a stamper going. And it's drying really funky. Right along here in the shade, it's just super pissy wet. Right out there is where it's ready to stamp. Down there it's softer. So it's going to be an interesting one to try and stamp. All right, well, I couldn't be happier with how everything turned out. It looks really, really awesome. You guys did a great job. Really proud of everybody. Loving the way it looks. All those chiseled little joints. I really love the way that came out with that smaller joiner that we're using now. But can't get enough of it. Love it, love it, love it. Everybody took off for the weekend, and it's just me and Magnus. Magnus and I cleaning up. And we're ready to go too. So you guys have an awesome Christmas, and be sure to like, subscribe, and most dear to my heart, share with all your friends. Well, it's been one hell of a day, and we're gonna go into the walk and roll. You ready, bud? Do it. Limping in. Limping in. And a little sushi, seafood. So I'm heading up there. I don't know if you can hear the tire noise is bad now. I decided to try micing up. I got the mic right here on the sun visor, so hopefully it's not nearly as noisy as it was the last time, but we'll see how it cancels. Anyways, today I'm going to go up there and wash everything, get it all ready to seal, probably blow dry it a little bit just to get any puddles off. And then on Friday, I'll be coming back up here to put the sealer on it. So I'll set up the time lapse, and you can watch the excitement of washing a patio, or at least a little bit of it. Alright. We will do a polka time. Hey, it's polka time. Alright, so it's all washed, and I think it's going to look pretty good. It's going to have a nice contrast, but nothing too heavy. Do a little leaf blowing and get out of here. How's it going today, folks? I picked up Magnus early from school, and now we're heading up to Oracle. We're already in Oracle, actually. We're heading on to the job site to seal that patio. We've been having a Norwegian down there.
What?
I heard somebody say, oh yeah.
Yeah! I did it!
Good job, buddy. It's the right thing to do. Thing to do, you know, whenever you're doing this.
Yeah.
You never set the tape down like that. You always set it up like that.
Why?
Because you'll leave an adhesive ring there.
Drop down and face the wind. Always look beyond the setting sun. All the time you wasted here will never come again. If only
All you're really doing, buddy, is picking up any like excess material, you know?
true talent never shows. It's easier to fool the ones you know.
You're doing a coat. You're doing a coat.
But if you wanna see me there, just hold on to the notion of my
Alright, Magnus is just putting the last of everything away right now. And as you can see in the sun here pretty good. But it turned out really quite nice. She wanted it pretty light, and that's why we mixed the release into the liquid, the powder release into the liquid, rather than just casting the powder onto it. And I think it worked out pretty well. I'll show you here. It's kind of hard to see in the shade, but you can see it, for the most part, it dropped down into the low points. And I kept it pretty light. There's some spots that are a little spotty. It maybe wouldn't hurt to give it a light acid wash if you're going for that effect in the future. And back here it really worked out well, where the dark areas are the low areas. And you know, this corner, it would have all turned out just like this. I mean, you know, how much better could you ask? But that's my biggest problem with decorative concrete, is that it's never ever good enough for me. And I guess that's probably a good thing, because, you know, it keeps me striving. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. You ready to go, bud?
Yeah, where did I put these?
We'll put them in the back of the truck. Go ahead and put that tripod away right now. Say bye to the viewers. Let's say bye. Alright. Like, subscribe, and most important of all, share with your friends. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.